guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today I'm going to be conforming to the trend of YouTube right now, which is reading and responding to my followers' assumptions about me. So I asked you guys on Instagram what you assume about me and I got some pretty interesting answers, and I know everyone's subscription box is probably flooded with these videos, so I'm sorry. But I was honestly intrigued by some of the answers or the assumptions that I got, and I wanted to respond to them. One of the people who did do this video was Lexi Lombard, who is a YouTuber I really like. And in her video, she answered a lot of questions just by saying true or false, almost like a fire round. And I think I'm gonna do a lot of those in my video as well, because some of these just don't need an explanation, and I'm so prone to rambling on about things that just don't need to be rambled about. So I will explain some of them, and some of them I just won't. And I feel like some of you guys might want more explanation on some things, but I'm sorry, this is just what's going on. By the way, I have a new phone. I know a lot of you guys picked up on that. I still do have my old phone and I use that as well, but hello to my new phone. It's an iPhone XS Max, I'm pretty sure, and it's just the silver one, and I really like it so far. But let's get into the assumptions. I kind of grouped them together in categories because I thought it would just make it easier. So I got a lot of assumptions about my friends or like my friend group or me and my friends in relation to all of that sort of stuff. So the first one is you're the mother of your friend group, and this is totally false. Like, I feel like I'm the 5-year-old of the friend group. I definitely am not the mother at all. You're the most clean and organized out of everyone in the squad house. Totally false. I would say I'm probably one of the most organized, but I'm definitely not the cleanest. Like, I'm not gross and like messy and dirty all the time, but all of us are pretty neat and pretty tidy, so I would not say I am the neatest or the most organized. Someone said you always make Georgia take photos of you and you never take any of her. This is false. I always ask Georgia if she wants photos, but a lot of the time she just doesn't want them, and she knows she can always ask me if she wants to. Someone says Georgia uses you for views, and that is totally false. Like, I don't even know how to explain this one. We're just like best friends, so like of course we're gonna film together a lot and we live together, so we're gonna be in each other's videos a lot, but I like know for a fact that she does not use me for views. You and Georgia are actually sisters. False. Just best friends. I thought this one was super interesting. Georgia has a secret boyfriend and you go on double dates. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but this is false. I also got a bunch about my boyfriend. So the first one that I got so much is that I don't have a boyfriend. So this is false. I do have a boyfriend, and I thought it was so funny because one of the other ones that I got a lot was you're engaged, and no, I'm not engaged. A lot of people assumed that I don't see my boyfriend often, and I can understand why you guys would assume that because he's not in my videos and I do vlog a lot, but I see him like 4 to 5 days a week, so I do see him quite often, but I just don't vlog it. A lot of people assumed that I'm a virgin, and that is true, and I've talked about that before, and if you want to watch some of my videos where I explain that further, you totally can, but this is not new news, guys. We've talked about this. A lot of people think that my current boyfriend is my first boyfriend, and that is false. I actually had 2 boyfriends before my current boyfriend. One of them was in primary school, so I don't really count it, but the second one was in high school as well, but it was only for like a month. But the boyfriend that I'm dating now is definitely my first serious boyfriend. I also had a bunch of assumptions about my faith. So someone said you're not confidential when it comes to speaking about your faith, and I like don't understand this assumption at all. Like, why would I be confidential about it? Like, if you find something that brings you so much happiness, why would you keep it a secret from other people? And like, why would you not want to share it with other people? I just don't understand that one. A lot of people said you're very religious. And I guess so. Someone said you're religious due to your influences from your family. So like, yeah, I was born in a Christian family, like raised in a Christian family, but there are definitely people in my family who are also raised with me and who haven't made that decision, and that's fine. I guess it's influenced it, but it hasn't decided it for me. Like, it's not like I'm being forced into this. It's very much my own decision, and my parents would still love me if I didn't make that decision. A lot of people said, or a few people said I should say, you're not actually religious, you just say you are, like for videos, and I don't understand this one at all, because it would be so much easier to not be religious on YouTube because people do not really like it when you talk about religion. So like, it would be so much easier if I either wasn't religious or if I just hid my religion from YouTube. This just doesn't make sense to me, but I am actually religious. I am actually a Christian. I'm not just putting it on for the videos, but that was a super interesting one to me. Okay, and the last ones I have are just like about me, I guess. So the first one is you're rich. false. Someone said you're not as nice as you make it out to be, and obviously like I don't know how I seem from other people's perspective, but I just thought this was so weird. Obviously I don't know, I can't tell you that from another person's perspective. I hope I'm the same online as I am offline, but I don't know. A lot of people assumed that I was the quiet introverted girl in high school, and that is so false. I was so loud and obnoxious in high school, and I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so annoying. Because I think since graduating I've become a lot quieter. I'm obviously really loud with my friends and people who I'm really comfortable with, but like in a lot of situations I'm very, very, very quiet. But like I was not the quiet girl in high school because I was so comfortable in my high school. It was like my favorite place ever. So I was so loud and obnoxious, and I'm sorry for anyone who had to deal with me while I was in high school. Someone said you've dyed your hair. Yes. That one is true. Someone said you've put on weight recently, and yes, I have. Thank you for pointing that one out. A lot of people like to point that out to me in my videos, so really appreciate you guys. So much fun being a YouTuber sometimes. Someone said very independent. That one's very true. You don't speak to your real dad. True. You experienced bullying sometime in school. That one's so interesting to me. I'm like, do I seem like I was bullied as a child? Like, what makes you think that? I wasn't. Are you concerned about me? Like, I'm very confused about this assumption. You're more of the affectionate one in a relationship. This one is so false. I am one of the least affectionate people you will ever meet. I am not a physically affectionate person. I am so bad at it, and a lot of people don't like that about me because I do not like hugs. I am not someone who will just, come up and hug you, or like, I don't know how else people are physically affectionate. I'm just not that kind of gal. And the last one is one of my favorites, just the way it's like written, and it says you never ever swear. ... ever. I don't swear. It's just like not in my vocabulary, but I don't have anything against people who do swear. Like, I don't look down on people who do swear. I just was raised in a family where that wasn't a thing, and I never really, actually do. I've definitely hung out with people who swear a lot, but like, I don't know, it's just never really affected me. It's just, I don't know, I don't see the point in it. I don't see why it's necessary, so I just don't do it. But those are all of the assumptions that I am going to respond to today. Hopefully this was somewhat interesting. I was really surprised with some of the assumptions you guys had, and I just think it's so interesting because obviously I share a lot of my life on the internet, but there is so much that I don't share. But yeah, I hope you guys had a bit of fun watching this, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Goodbye.
I just had to let you know you're mine.